I thought going to college was the answer. Literally, this economy tells you after college, if you do not have a direct relationship with the CEO of a company, you are cooked.
What up, guys? Welcome to my reaction series. Today, we're reacting to a woman doing what we do best, which is nagging, complaining, and gaslighting. So today, she's talking about how the job market is trash. Now, mind you, women never had to work, and at her age, she could still marry rich if she really put her mind to it. But she's gonna, pretend she has to work. But it's time to sugar daddy, my friend. You obviously don't want to be married. It's time to sugar daddy. Maybe I'm prejudging. Let's watch.
I think I'm just gonna sell feet pics online for money because
Oh my god, I am too good. Oh my god. I didn't even watch this, guys. Do you know how good I am at listening to like what women are saying?
the job market right now is shit. I'm currently looking for a job and I don't have that much experience.
Now
So
remember, the conservatives that are going to sell you that women are going back to the kitchen. Is this woman learning to downloading Hinge, going on a date? Because if I was advising a young woman that wanted to like marry rich, it's funny. I told my sister to do this exact strategy, and I'm not going to speak too soon, but I think I would guess she'll be engaged in the next year and a half. But I would say go on a date a week, and if you don't want to sleep with them, next them. You do not want a guy. If you're not tempted, you can wait till marriage, but it has to be like, oh, I want to bang him so bad. Oh my god, like it's got to be like that. Because if it's not like that, I mean, that's all you got left in this society. You got to think he's hot.
I'm just looking for an entry-level position, okay? Nothing too crazy. I'm like looking at these entry-level positions. Let me know why one of them said 8 fucking years of experience. 8 years? You see, I'm no mathematician.
Yeah, again, she doesn't realize her place, right? It's like the same way women don't realize our league. She doesn't realize her place in the dating market, in the job market, which is at the bottom, not very high.
But I graduated from college 2 years ago, and the last time I checked, college was 4 years. So 4 plus 2 is 6, right? So the extra 2 years would have meant that I would have been in high school. 8 years of industrial experience, girl. I was still busy learning what the nucleus of a cell was. Like, you mean 8?
So that means you get a lower paying job. That's what that means. And then this is what you get. What do you mean? What do you mean? Like
Years of industrial experience. No. Wait, but hold on. There's more. The tomfoolery doesn't end here. Nope. All of a sudden, all companies want to release ghost jobs where they just leave the position, but they never intend to fill it. So it's basically just rotting up there on the job board for like 6-7 months, and people are applying, getting their hopes up and trying to get a new job, but clearly that job isn't meant to be filled. So like, why is it still there? You're wasting my time. I want a job and I want it now. I'm literally gonna pull a Kitty Fang and start crying because of work. But the difference between me and her is that she actually has a job. Meanwhile, I don't. Oh my god.
Yeah, no one feels bad. You're a pretty girl. Just sell the feet pics, throw it back. Problem solved. Why the job market is so bad right now.
Market is so bad right now, and before you guys come at me saying no, it's not that bad, like you're just not looking in the right places, I'm gonna give you 3 examples. My last interview that I just got out of, I had the whole interview. He recorded me, everything. At the end of the interview, he said, actually, the position was filled. I just wanted to see if you were a good candidate. Okay. The one before, I had an interview with them, second interview.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see if women are going to choose sex work or marriage when the economy is going to shit and we're not really getting the jobs we want. If you're on this channel, you know the answer, but go sell dreams somewhere else.
When I got to my second interview, it went really good. Afterwards, they showed me the office space.
And it makes perfect sense. I mean, come on. Like, let's take Kim Kardashian, for example. Like, yeah, okay, she's got a sex tape on the internet, but this is how she gets treated in society.
Let's do this.
She gets to hang out with all these celebrities, go on these shows, do this. I mean, this is 8 years ago, but 34 million views. You see what I'm saying? It's like she gets to have all this fun, and what? She's going to give that up to be married? Let's face it, free speech is a myth. Large social media companies reserve the right to judge and punish any content creators they see fit without due process or warning. How do I know? because I was demonetized for a year and a half and I had to work my way back from the bottom to where I am today. One thing that my experience taught me is to never rely on one platform for my livelihood again, which is why I created my own website and app, the Audacity Network. Unlike the larger platforms that are bogged down by censorship and changing guidelines, the Audacity Network is an open platform run by me for my supporters. For just $10 a month, you can join a community that can speak their mind and get first access to present and future projects. It's also a place to find my old content as well as to get access to live streams and videos you can only find on my website. So go to theaudacitynetwork.com to become a member or go to the Apple Store and Google Store to download the app today. I'll see you there. Oh my gosh. She is trying so hard now. 1 month ago, only a half a million views. Is it over for Kim Kardashian? I don't know. Anyways, just to like put it into perspective, it makes way more sense for women to be sex workers. And I want you to think about it like this. A woman can make $1 bajillion on OnlyFans, not have to sleep with them. Now she gets money from the simps and she could still have sex with the hot men. In a way, like the guys dating OnlyFans girls are more cucked than stepfathers. Think about that. Because yes, she's posting punani, but like she has the desire for the guy she's sleeping with for free. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't know.
My desk, they introduced me to everyone, and then the next morning I found out I did not get the job. Okay, what about the one before that? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I interviewed with this place once, twice, 3 times. I show up to the last interview. Nobody shows up. I was ghosted. So if you want to know how I'm doing right now in my job search, that is exactly how I'm doing right now.
Yeah, and men don't care. Men don't care. They're like, go be a Starbucks barista. There are jobs, but again, it's women wanting more. Like when women are complaining like this, you need to think, do you know people that are hiring? Everybody does. The challenge is getting the job that you think you're qualified for, and you're not.
Said that the job market was cooked. I thought you meant like 6-figure jobs. So why did I just get rejected from a job at Walmart? No. Maybe you didn't hear me.
Okay. I just ate my words. All right. You, ma'am, I am going to give a pass to. Yes, you, ma'am. I'm going to say, do you know what?
Right? Walmart. I have a 4-year college degree. I went to college. I thought going to college was the answer. Literally, this economy tells you after college, if you do not have a direct relationship with the CEO of a company, you are cooked.
I've been auto-applying on Sprout for the last 3 months in hopes of getting a job that pays.
What I would do, and I don't know, I haven't been in the job market in a minute, but I would literally print out resumes and go ask to speak to the different hiring managers in person and say, hey, I applied online, but I'm also applying here. I want to introduce myself. I'm ready to work. These are my like I would go and list, and I'm telling you, people like people that take initiative. And I always got a job in like 2 days. I don't know. Maybe it's different now. This is like 10 years ago. And I was a pretty girl. So I'm not saying it'll work the same for you. I was kind of chubby though. I wasn't that pretty, but you guys see what I'm saying? Like I would just, usually in 2 days.
Anything above $15 an hour. And I'm finally starting to get some interviews.
Moral of the story is, if you have a job in this economy, keep your job, please.
All right. Let's see this last one. Of course, the Latina is the one that lowers her ego. That's kind of how it works, right? White women, we tend to have the biggest egos. We just think we're awesome. A lot of us have wealthy fathers. So, we kind of think we're as awesome as him. We're not. Same with the wives, and like the men get us into a higher social class, but we take all the credit and think we're awesome. But it's the Latinas that, like, the white women will scoff at a white guy and say, oh, I don't want that like average looking white guy. And the Latinas are like, I do. The Latina women are like, do I need to learn to cook hamburgers? Do you want some tacos? What do you want? Anyways.
The audacity of the job market is getting out of hand. I've applied to probably like 500 jobs in the past few months, and I've only gotten 2 interviews. One of them offered 6 months unpaid with potential to be paid afterwards. This past week, I had a 3-part interview, which included 1 hour of creating mock work, and I got offered $22 an hour. For context, I have almost 10 years of marketing experience and a degree in strategic communications. You guys need to get real. Obviously, these jobs are in high demand and like someone will take it, but don't even offer something that low to someone with that much experience. Like, just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. So again, this is a white woman. She thinks she's super smart and intelligent because she presses buttons on her computer. And she's like, "Oh, I'm so awesome." And then the job, reality comes in and says, "Look, we can't keep overpaying you white women. Yeah, you got to bring some other value." And the white women are like, "But I can press buttons on the computer." And they're like, "Look, you're just not it's just not working for us." And then they're like, "I'm gonna go complain on TikTok," and here we are. And I thank you guys for doing it. I need to be employed. I don't want to be in this job market. I'd rather be here laughing at women with you guys. So, you know. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time.